welcome back to StoneBlock 4. Last time we set up some quantum link chambers to pattern provide to the world engine and allow us to access our AE system from anywhere, and the ceiling crumbled around us, as per usual. We set up cobbleworks using material stonework factories, which we were able to make by allowing autocrafting with the dissolution chamber, which in turn we were able to make by ranching latex cows, which again in turn we were able to ranch by collecting pink slime from our mob farm using the mob slaughter factory. Or, wait, no, I think the cows came first and then this. I don't exactly remember, but I'm sure you probably do. Between episodes, you may notice I have a lot more health. I added 10 yellow heart canisters to our heart amulet here, as well as eating everything in the ME system that seemed like it would give me health. And by seemed, I mean it said it would. So now we have 54 hearts, which is a lot. We should be able to survive a lot of things now. Additionally, as you probably just saw, I set up automatic plastic here and source gems. Source gems basically just because we build with them all the time, and plastic because I'm tired of making this by myself. Well, I guess not by myself, but by hand. I still technically make it by myself. If anything, there's less me involved, which I guess is still a good thing. Anyway, this time I originally wanted to set up ore processing, but I did that. You probably just watched that. And so now we're going to hopefully get through the remaining required tier for tier 3 by empowering to the max. What I mean by this is the Empowerer from Actually Additions here. This is technically a multi-block structure that requires 4 display stands as well as the Empowerer itself and some power. You put things into the 4 display stands and the Empowerer itself and it will get you empowered things out of it, such as this block of empowered diamantine. Additionally, I need to figure out what Oritech is. I've literally never even looked at this mod for more than a couple dozen seconds. I considered using it for power gen before I was committed to the Enderic generator, but I didn't really look into it super far, just kind of like creative mode style. It seems pretty cool though, and we need these flux gates, which we have, I think a couple from a loot chest or a loot bee or something. But we need lasers and assemblers and etc. We have one of these flux gates, but I think we need 2 in order to actually progress. Yes, we need 2 because we need 16 of these advanced machine blocks. And so after we've empowered and oried, then yeah, you know, I always like going out and dungeoning. We're going to do some dungeoneering. The end had some pretty good stuff, so I can only imagine how good the Twilight Forest stuff is. Whatever they call it out there, the Twilight Chasm or, you know, blah blah blah. Anyway though, we're going to begin with Actually Additions because this is the one I'm familiar with, so it should be easy. First and foremost, we need the Atomic Reconstructor, which we do have. We used this to make soul sand or nether wart. I think it was nether wart. So we just kind of have this laying around. But manual crafting is for scrubs. That's not what you watch me for. You go to NBC and ABC for that, respectively. Anyone get that joke? Anyone? I had to Google that joke. I hope someone liked it in the crowd. Anyway, I passived the Atomic Reconstructor before, but I don't think I've auto-crafted with it in quite some time. But that's fine, you know, it's always good to mix things up a little bit. So I think the idea I want to go for here is we're going to use an automatic precision dropper, also from Actually Additions. It's basically a dropper, but you don't have to give it a redstone signal. So we'll just pattern provide into that. It will drop onto this pressure plate, and this should immediately pulse. So what should happen is if I was a precision dropper, I would spit out this diamond, and it would do that, and give a diamantine crystal back. The thing is we'd probably need some way to collect this. I wonder if a hopper works. Let's see if this will eat the diamond before it becomes diamantine. Wow, yes it did. I guess we'll just use an item collector. Wait, the range collector was from Actually Additions, wasn't it? Oh, it was! Oh, we'll use one of these then, for sure. This is like an absorption hopper, except you can filter it. Alright, so hopefully, if I set all this up right correctly, I should be able to just chuck that there, and poof! Now we have an Ori. Great, now I just gotta set patterns. Okay, so for the actually hard part, we're going to need some display stands. And the Empowerer, of course. So we need 5 display stands, which requires aesthetic quartz and aesthetic green quartz. These just come from atomic reconstructing various types of quartz, which is not hard. Yeah, you wish it was an infusion altar, buddy. Anyway, we should be able to just set it up like this. Huzzah! So the actually tricky part about automating this is making sure everything goes where it's supposed to. So to empower diamantine, we need 2 bits of clay, and a third of bigger clay, and some light blue dye. Now thankfully we have an obscene amount of clay. This was not intentional. I'm glad I did it anyway though. This is actually a really easy recipe in terms of material costs. We just need to set up the patterns and the like. So to automate this, we're going to use lasers, which I'm sure is definitely intended. That's right, Laser IO lasers. What, you thought I was talking about Actually Additions lasers? I'm not a fish. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use these item cards, and more specifically these counting filters. So these work sort of like the limited item filters from Ender.io if you're familiar, but if you're not, what we can do is we can basically make it so these will only ever insert exactly how many of these we specify. In this case, 1. So for example, this laser will only ever accept 1 clay ball into the display stand, as well as whatever other recipes we may want to put in the Empower, of course. Alright, so if this all went according to plan, we should be able to just encode a pattern as such. We have a flux accessor down here to provide power to everything, also via the lasers, and hopefully I can just request an empowered diamantine. Oh, right. Oops. Now I can request an empowered diamantine. It does that, puts it all around. It's a little slow, but it seems to be working. I think. Oh, it's 2 blocks away. Oh, man! Grumble, 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 grumble. That's fine. It'll just be a little ugly. Okay, well now it should work, but it's just not, automatic. It's also quite slow. Like really slow. Like a lot slower than I remember it being. I mean, that's probably fine. I don't think we need like an industrial quantity of this stuff. Oh, it's probably slow because it's doing it by the block. I also don't have an extract for this, do I? Alright, so once more from the top. Let's see if it will go all the way through this time. Everything seems to be going in nicely. And then I'm just gonna sit here and watch this for a while. That said, I think it's fine. It's not extracting the diamantine crystal block. It's waiting until it's empowered before it extracts. That's good. And Shazam! 2 diamantine empowered crystal blocks. That's not the order those words go in. This goes out a little bit far into the path for my taste, so we'll probably swap this out with the multi-block once we get the opportunity to. Or I'll probably do that like between cuts or something. You may or may not see that, I don't know. But you will get to see me do this. And you'll also get to see me do this. Alright, so Oritech. I believe I remember reading somewhere these are all multi-blocks, or all about multi-blocks. And it says I need some machine cores. Oh, I can go to the Oritech chapter. Maybe this will give me some more heads-up information. So Oritech is all about multi-block machines, consisting primarily of machine cores. There are 7 different tiers of machine cores, each increasing the total number of add-ons. Alright. So either of the first 2 tiers to get started. So primitive, basic, or can we make improved? Probably not. So how about that basic? Wow, that looks really easy. So, oh. And then I can... What? Oh. That was awesome. That's so cool. That was sick. So let's go set this up in that other area. Well, this feels a bit big for the thing, but I'll just set it here for the time being, and I think that should be fine. That is so cool. That's so cool. I hope this isn't sighted to insert power. Ah, well, if it is, it can go from the bottom. That's all I care about. Ooh, actually, I probably want several access ports. That's fine. So the Oritech questline wants us to make some motors, which we can do in the assembler, excuse me, with nickel, steel, and some magnetic coils. And these don't seem too bad. Oh, we can make these in the assembler as well. We should definitely get a pattern provider for this, like immediately. So a concern I immediately have is if these magnetic coils will stack in here. Let's find out. So if I just request some motors, what happens? Oh, excellent. It doesn't care if they stack. It does, however, not auto-export, which is concerning. I don't suppose there's like an auto-export add-on, is there? Upsettingly, I am not seeing anything that lets me auto-export. But very intriguingly, I see amethyst fish spawn egg. Oh, this is probably a silverfish, actually. Yeah. Grown. I thought it was gonna be something cool, like a fish that swims in water. I guess it does probably swim in amethyst, right? But it's just like, ew. Silverfish are gross, Dude, this pickaxe looks so cool. What? I think it's a bit much for my taste, but oh my goodness. We'll just use some conduit instead. Plus, this lets us get energy into the machine as well. Oh, and it lets us get a good facade there, too. Nice. So we can grab our motors and complete some quests. So next we need the flux gate, which requires an Enderic laser, which is also just down here in the Oritech tree, so I guess we'll just follow this until we get there. So we need this laser. So the lasers are primarily used to create fluxite, but can also be used to transfer RF wirelessly or mine blocks. Cool, but don't need that. I will keep that in mind if I ever play with this mod in the future, though, because quarries are cool. So it looks like we're a little short on a few things. We need some variety of plating, as well as these carbon fiber strands, and the lens. The lens we can make in the assembler, but we need adamant and more of the carbon fiber strands, as well as Enderic compound. For the strands, we need a centrifuge. The adamant can be made in a crafting table at a very poor recipe, or in an alloy smelter at a better one. I'm seeing the rabbit hole. Perhaps I really should have invested in that alloy smelter a little sooner. Whatever, we'll just use on demand for right now. But it'll be fine. So it looks like for the most part, the rest of the stuff is pretty easy. We just kind of need to get the infrastructure for it. We just need to build the centrifuge. This requires a centrifuge. This is just an assembler recipe. What about this plating? Oh, this is like free. All right, well, that's done. Let me go put some processes together and I'll be back in a moment. Oh, I see. You need to hit the cluster, not the actual block. Interesting. I guess that's why they were telling me to use budding amethyst. I also have a budding amethyst. Probably from a question board or something. So we'll set up the laser here. Oh, you're the thing that was pointing at me earlier. Oh. Oh, you are locked in on me, huh? Well, lock in on something else. So I bind this to that. Or, okay, no, this is now the position stored. And then I can put the card in here, maybe? It could have been the oracle with an eye. That would have been so funny. Okay, so I think it's this to that. And then... Oh, yeah, I guess it probably also needs power, huh? So if I just do this, what happens? Ooh. Whoa! Oh, it's going crazy fast, too. Whoa. It broke it. And it goes into the inventory. Cool, cool, cool. I should probably get this like redstone controller or something. That said, this is really cool. This is like really cool. This mod is so cool, man. Wow, look at it go. How much power does this use? Not a ton, actually. Let's just like let this thing run, who cares? And so the gates are what? Oh, just a assembler recipe. Okay, no biggie. All right, so let's make another one. Nice. So now we need the 2 flux gates. Oh, we need 4 actually. All right, so we need that, plus another half a stack of Enderium, our 2 empowered diamantines, and 2 advanced machine frames. So let's queue up everything that we don't have. We'll also chuck a drawer on the front. I wonder if this will work with a puller upgrade. Nice, it already did. Great, good job, drawer. All right, a little bit of crafty footwork with some of the latex to skip the queue, and oh my goodness gracious, how much power does that use? Oh my god. Oh, can this handle that? Bypass limit. Power surge. I don't know what those do. I kind of hoped it would do something better than that. What? Kind of holding up. Oh, they're probably back in. Yes, here we are. Yippee! Unlocking Oblivion. I'm not ready to go yet. Well, let's see what our epic reward is. Oh, there's like 8 reasons why that's not a very good reward at this stage. Oh well. And I guess we've talked with the Echo of Catalyst, but we haven't actually talked with them. Let's go build this real quick. And by we, I mean this. Go! Cool. I'll worry about that in a second. Let's go chat with the Catalyst. Oh, right. Hello. Oh, hello. No, you just... Oh, okay. Well, let's go see what Tier 4 has. Oh, that's a cool little... Look at that. Let's see. So we have 2 miners and a major world engine upgrade. And it looks like a lot of Twilight vaults. Oh, I can do the Twilight Forest if I wanted to. I wonder if that's scaled appropriately. I hope it is. That'd be fun. Well, we have the Ancient, the Wormrite, and the Twilight, so let's go chat with each of these people. Apparently I've already seen each of them, so, what? There's 2 of you. The Twilight Ancient. Oh, okay.
Welcome, mortal, to your resting place. Not within this archive, precisely, but likely within the vault you must conquer. If you wish to obtain the Ancient upgrade for your world engine, pay no heed to my sibling Twilight. Pride has been held on to a little too tightly, even as an Echo. Still, I cannot deny I share some of the doubts about your ability to restore the world engine. No matter. As you have likely realized, despite the fragments of who we once were, we remain bound by our programming. We act as the work commands, regardless of our own feelings or fears. Your upgrade lies within a vault so ancient, that moving it between realms would cause its collapse. The only path to it is through a portal within the ancient deep. Perhaps the Infernal or the Enchanter have already spoken of this place, each in their own way. Whatever they called it, you must be ready to fight for your survival. Defeat the horrors within, and you will uncover an alloy known as Cursium. With precision and care, it can be molded into euphonium, essential for advancing your world engine.
Oh, I've completed the stage apparently? Really? What? That can't be right. Found within lower deep slate, the ancient city holds a giant portal that can finally be activated. What? A deep, dark catalyst. You do need the spirit blocks, which I think is from the Infernals questline. Cool. Okay, so this probably opens the portal. Gotcha. And this is probably the reinforced deep slate that's usually in the deep darks, I imagine. Super cool. Super interesting. Let's go chat with Twilight. That's you, right?
Look, brother, another would-be savior of mankind. How pitiful, and yet how predictable. So this is the one that the work chose to send to their doom. Unlike you mortals, my brother and I were born of an ancient and forgotten people. I have watched the ages pass since the fall of Twilight, stories older than time itself. If you are foolish enough to seek death, then by all means, challenge the vaults none have conquered. Your world contains vaults translocated by the work in a desperate attempt to hold back the end of yet another dimension. Within them dwell the remnants of my homeland, beings of immense power and wrath. To strengthen your world engine, you will need their heads as trophies, each one bound with an aspect of ancient magic.
Oh, I thought it was going to keep going. Well, I guess let's go talk with the Wormright. Maybe they're a little bit more optimistic than these two are. I get the feeling you're John Draconic. I am very interested to hear how that's pronounced.
What do we have here? I gotta say, seeing a human reach such heights of knowledge wasn't something I expected, but I'll take the surprise. If my memory serves right, the last thing I was doing before all of this was looking for my brother, Chaos. You haven't seen him around, have you? People tend to think dragons are nothing but wild, fire-breathing beasts with the wings the size of continents. But I'm half dragon, and I turn out pretty normal, right? Anyway, you're here for that upgrade, so let's get to work. I can provide 2 upgrades for your world engine. The first, we'll need some key materials to craft the foundation of draconic technology. An energy core with 4 stabilizers and 4 crystal matrix blocks. The matrix design isn't dragon tech, of course. My brother borrowed it from Infinity, another echo he worked closely with.
Did not hear that first one. Infinity, huh? Oh, I wonder if his brother's Chaos. Ugh. I hope not. Well, it appears that we have a few different options of something. I don't even want to know what that fight can entail. And the entirety of the Twilight. Or maybe not the entirety, because the Night Phantom is the end. Really? After Snow Queen? Oh, it's a puzzle. Ooh. Well, I guess I have to explore one way or another. And for sure, I'm going to have to make Promethium, which is an atomic forge. This stuff doesn't seem too bad? Or does it? Oh my. Oh my. A lot of engraving steps. Yeah, there's a... Okay, there... Oh my gosh, that is an expensive metal. Okay. Those are both quite expensive. Well, as with any new tier comes a lot of things, not the least of which is your wares. What do you got for me? An advanced dislocator would be good if I didn't already have a teleporter. Another dragon head. Don't I need that for something? Oh, that's what I need it for. I hope this isn't, like, horrific for him to give me if he's half dragon like he says he is. Okay, well, I mean, I say if he says he is. Why would he lie about that? What do you guys got? Me? Oh. Tree of Time, saturation models, bunch of tanks. Kind of crummy. What about you? The watch. The superior gem set ring. And relic levels. Oh, that's kind of cool. 350? I mean, that's worth it, though. That's so worth it. That is a piece of jewelry that I will be immediately taking use of. Because these are improved gem set rings. These can get a lot better. Okay, so what is this? Am I supposed to be here? I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Oh, hey, I was right, though. Look at that. I don't like being right in this circumstance, even though I, always am normally. I want to go back home, please, because I want to get this new dragon head into use. We can make some more end shelves, and more specifically, we can make the draconic end shelf, which will give us level 100 on our enchanting table. So I think I can swap out this one to that. There we go, 100. I had this charm of jump boost that I wanted to infuse as well. What do I need for this? Less than 13 Quanta and less than 37 Arcana. Well, I have way more than that in Arcana, so I gotta really bring it down. Oh, that's still a lot. Oh, because these all give a lot. I'm seeing the issues. So these shelves here can remove Quanta and Arcana, but they also remove Eterna. I guess I don't need it for very long. I just need it long enough to infuse the thing. So let's make some melon shelves and stone shelves just to get us by here. Doesn't this enchanting setup look so pretty now? We are very fortunate that it is not required. Alright, so this should turn on and just never break. Yep, just permanent jump boost too. Alright, cool. I have been missing jump boost. Thanks. Now notably, this also means we can do level 100 enchants. And these pieces of armor are not level 100 enchants. This one's like kinda close, but still, not really. That is probably something I will do once I get those Godforged Pearls. But these require the Draconic stuff, the Crystal Matrix and the Energy Cores. Which is... oh, just here. What? Oh, it's in... oh, right now? Oh, right now! Shoot, let's make it. Okay. Yeah, Draconic Cores are... This feels so wrong. This feels so wrong compared to what I'm used to. You're telling me I can make 4 energy core stabilizers in like seconds? That's crazy. Oh my gosh. These things should not be so cheap! So this is the one I imagine is going to be the bottleneck, is we need 36 Crystal Matrix ingots. Ooh! That is over a stack of nether stars. The diamonds isn't really that big of a deal, it's just 5 of these and it's just crafting stuff. But ooh, that's a lot of nether stars. I mean, we're not short on wither skulls by any stretch of the imagination. We have a lot. And we have some nether stars. You should be worried when I have a like that. You should be really worried for what comes next. Okay, first impressions. Did not go according to plan, but was not catastrophic, just a little bit. And that's fine, a little bit of catastrophe is fine, you can come back from that. Oh, the loot beast stuff got upgraded. Now we get more eggs, ectoplasm, better pipe upgrades, and a whole mace! A whole mace, wow, I didn't know you could give me a whole mace. Cool! I don't know if I need that, but that is cool. Anyway, back to killing withers, by the dozen ideally. Isn't this what my staff was named in DJ2? Did they rip me off? I mean, frankly, I'd be honored to have a site that looked that cool, but, did you rip me off? I bet they ripped me off. They had to have. What else would they have done? Come up with it themselves? Unbelievable. Impossible. Anyway, we have all the diamond lattice and nether stars we need now. That was easy. We're a little short on diamond, but we're, like, fine. Ish. Probably. We might need to look into that in the future. Unless this is a one-time cost. And if it's a one-time cost, then, well, who cares? Alright, let's head back to the Wormrite, I guess. Ooh, a gift of pebbles? Oh, I think I already have one of these, don't I? That's my second. Crazy. That's what it looks like now? I understand it can be bigger, but what's up with this, like, I don't even know what you would call this. It's not modeling, necessarily. It's like, it looks way too detailed for Minecraft. It also is, like, really, really bad from even, like, this distance. And I'm the one recording. I can only imagine how bad it looks for you. Or maybe it's just, like, a massive purple and it doesn't look as bad then. Oh, I can color customize it. I don't think that would really fix anything. Oh, okay, that's much better. Okay, there we go. That's yeah, that's a lot better. I can't help but notice the shop did not actually upgrade or update. Oh, maybe I have to do that? I don't think I'm supposed to be able to do all that, because I think my game's bugging out a little bit, because I really should not be able to go to the Ascended Echoborn or whatever, or the Fractured Void for that matter. So we won't go there yet. Oh, that's what that orb was for? Okay, I think I've actually run into this arena. We'll do that next time, maybe. I don't know. We'll do something next time regarding that. Regarding now, however, I have a couple things I want. Wait, hold up, hold. If I can make dark matter pedestals now... Ah, I see, I need Fortron. But, if I were to have Fortron, and I could make the dark matter pedestal, and I can purchase a watch from one of these guys... Oh, I don't know if I actually need that for anything. But maybe I do. I'll figure it out if I do. But what I really care about is this. Let me go make some of that. So we need some red matter. The infused ender pearls are basically free for us. We have a lot of dimensional shards. But we need red matter, and red matter is a little expensive because a lot of this Aeternalis fuel. I guess I could make an energy collector, huh? Oh, I need chronoton glass for that. Or I could buy it? Yeah, maybe I should buy one of these just to get the red matter easier. Or I guess the Aeternalis fuel easier. So let's go buy some of those energy collectors, because I ain't making those. This ain't going to be around for too long, so if I just like set this here, I can just probably put some more light next to it. Yeah, that's better. So this will generate EMC basically, and if we give it something to put all that EMC into, it will upgrade it over time until we get to those blocks of Aeternalis fuel. So if I just like toss a coal in there, then this one, that one, this one, I don't know how this works. Oh, it only upgrades alchemical coal. Ah, I see. I mean, that's fine, because we can turn the higher tiers of Aeternalis fuel down into more alchemical coal and the like. So this is still generating for the both of us, or generates us that. So if I put this in there, yes. And so once it gets 2700, it will generate me the block, which I can break down into more Aeternalis fuel to do that again. It's a manual loop, but it's a lot better than having to use all that coal normally. Oh, I need more source though. I mean, that's not hard to do. I'll just do some manual stuff and I'll come back with more progress. Oh, what? Oh my god, I forgot I got one of these from like a chest or something. I swear I got one of these from a chest. I didn't kill Tyros a second time. I mean, I could, but like, I didn't. I should probably make this chest plate, because this chest plate is like really, really good. And we have all the stuff to make our red matter. So let's make some Godforged Pearls. Hello? Oh, right, more source. Whoops. There we are. It just also eats all the power, which it makes sense. It's a pretty pricey craft. Oh, and with that, I think we can go to Pinnacle. And you know, all we have to worry about is that every enemy has over full diamond armor and probably pierces every bit of armor we have at this point. But that's okay. We'll make better armor. And you might be thinking, oh, but Temver, you're so handsome and funny, and you're right. But also you might be thinking, how are we going to do that? I only got the 16 pearls, right? Well, what I do have is this cool gate pearl. I found this one I also believe as a quest reward. And that offers a stack as a reward. So we're going to go do that. And live this time, I bet. We're 0 for 3. I'm bound for a win, right? Or at least on, first try completions. Well, hopefully the mobs don't care too much, because this is going to be a problem. I'm also going to very freely fly, because things like that, frankly, like look at what, oh, ow. Oh, that actually didn't hurt that bad. I'm like fine. Good start. Very promising. Rabbits, oh, evil rabbits. I also got blindness. That's messed up. Do the night vision goggles help me with that? Can you stop? Ow. There we are. You! Thanks for the stick, I guess. That's what I wanted, like really badly right now, actually. How did you know? Okay, and you, with your bile creatures. Okay, now we have just some generic scary guys. Some scary monsters, so to speak. And they hurt kind of bad. And I'm really not interested in seeing how much damage that Enderman deals. Where's those last two enemies? It's not the Vex, right? Maybe it is. That one? Ah! Oh, it was. Okay. Wave 4, I believe this is the last one, right? Yeah, last one, alright. What is it? Oh. Oh. Hi, Jeb. And Craig the Eternal. You have a what? That was 24,000 health, dude. I'm gonna lose the DPS check again. Come on, man. Even if he had no armor, I need to hit him with like, what is that? 100 sonic booms? Yeah, he's only taken like 150 damage. All right, fine. My hubris get the best of me again. Fine. I admit it. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this guy, because like I'm not killing him. He's gonna take forever, and I don't feel like doing that. What if I just like push him in the wall hard? Yeah, that'll show you. Whee! Oh, he just disappears. Okay, that's fine. Well, darn. I did walk out with a free Jeb sheep, though. That's something, I guess. Well, dang, man. You know, I was kind of counting on all that. Well, now I know for next time to wear the night vision goggles for the blue Illager guys. Oh my gosh. Those are some crazy boots. Oh, and a perfect ballast gem. Oh, wow. That's honestly kind of a nice get. I'm gonna be real. That's really good. 20% spell power. Okay, I mean, I can't even call this a loss, frankly. That's good. That's really good. And a perfect gem of the combatant, which gives crit damage, I guess. Oh, and it's one of the ones that gives me physical damage resist. That's actually really good as well, because physical damage is what scares me the most, frankly. All right, well, it's, wasn't all bad. What are you doing in there? Get out of there. Well, we may not be able to upgrade everything right now, but let's at least try and get for one of the most important things, and that's our staff. So I'm very open to re-rolling a lot of these, because frankly, I want a really, really good staff. And ideally one that also heals me double whenever I heal, which none of these do, so we're trying again. On spell heal, grant absorption, regen, and fortify, with also a really gnarly cast time and cooldown reduction. Still a lot of spell power. Yeah, the crit damage is kind of a useless stat, but beyond that, that's pretty good. I think we'll take that, honestly. That seems to be like a pretty high roll for the 3 main stats there too. Yeah, 6 pearls is a little pricey, but it's a price to pay. I'll say it. We also want to keep at least 1 behind for the another pearl once we have something that can theoretically kill Craig. And I am interested to see how I might do that. What else would I really want to change? Ooh, probably my spell book. That's another good one. So let's see, this gives a lot of cooldown reduction. I'm looking for high spell power, maybe crit chance, maybe some mana regen too would be good. I don't think any of these will give me like something fancy, so that's fine. Wow. I mean, it uses basically all my spare pearls, but it is a lot of mana and 10s across the board. Like, I do really like round numbers. I'll be honest, I really like round numbers. I think I gotta take it just because it's round numbers. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Yeah, so we have 1,500 mana now. Oh my gosh. Maybe we should, like, really consider having different armor. And speaking of different armor, I would really like to make this priest robe so I could go make the Lightbringer chestplate, because that's the only thing we're missing. But we don't have enough arcane essence, so I might just need to go farming some more dungeons for that, because these divine pearls are super cheap. Yeah, all we need is another pair of wizard's robes, and we just need more arcane cloth for that, which is more arcane essence. And as much as I could buy that, I don't think that's a great idea. Maybe go fight Tyros again or something. For real this time. Oh, I don't know. Much to think about, But of course, much of that thinking will wait until next time. You may not have been able to notice, but there was a cut between these 2 clips. And I went and got the Lightbringer chestplate. And boy, have I kitted it out. I will probably be doing this with some other armor pieces between episodes here. A lot of this is just enchanting books and then applying enchants, which is not particularly interesting to watch. I went to this little area here, and it didn't seem like there was too much besides the boss back here, which I'll do another time. But for the most part, I just went through here and collected some chests from some easy mobs, and there was a bunch of irons loot in there, including a whole bunch of arcane essence for that new chestplate, which we'll wear next time. And of course, I hope you'll be here to see me wearing it next time. I mean, it'll probably be under the coat and all that, but you'll still see it, kind of, in my inventory. That was pretty good, I think. A little all over the place, but we made progress, and we're done with our infrastructure, I believe. Or at least we should be. There's probably a couple other things I need a passive still, like Certus Quartz, but we'll worry about that later. Tier 4 seems pretty scary, but I think these Godforged Pearls will definitely make it a little less scary, hopefully. I'm really hoping so. And I'll probably make some more off camera, because now that we have the EMC collector, it should be a little bit cheaper. It'll still be a bit diamond pricey, but we can do something about that. And by we, I mean me, of course. But yeah, I hope to catch you next time, and thank you for watching this one. Take care. Bye-bye.